Zoho CRM Review 2024, and is it really worth it? I'm signing into my own account so you can watch the real interface, not a sales page. I'm typing my email address. Now I hit sign in. The dashboard loads. The left sidebar shows leads, contacts, accounts, and deals. I'm clicking leads first because that's where most teams find out whether Zoho fits or becomes a mess. The leads list view opens. I'm clicking create lead in the top right. The form is long, but you only need last name and company to save. I'm typing West Coast Kitchens as the company and Marcus as the last name. Lead source defaults to none. I always change that to trade show because it makes the report useful later. Email I'm leaving blank on purpose because Zoho will still save the record without it. Now I click save. A new lead detail page opens with a banner that says lead created. The left panel shows attached emails, notes, and open activities. Back on the lead detail page, I'm clicking convert. Zoho opens the conversion window. The top section asks whether to create an account and contact. I leave both checked. The next section asks whether to create a deal. I uncheck it because if you convert every lead into a deal, your pipeline fills with clutter and the board becomes useless. Then I hit convert. Zoho closes the window and opens the account record. The lead is now grayed out in the related list, so you can't accidentally treat it as an active lead. Now I click deals in the left sidebar. The Kanban board loads with stages from qualification through closed won. I'm clicking create deal in the top right. Deal name gets West Coast Kitchens 10-seat proposal. Account auto-populates because I just converted that lead. Stage is qualification. Amount I'm setting to $15,000. Closing date I'm leaving as today to keep it simple. I click save. The deal appears in the qualification column with the amount under the name. Now I click the setup gear, then automation, then workflow rules. Zoho ships with one sample rule. I'm clicking create rule. The first field is module and I'm setting it to deals. Rule name I'm typing follow up on new deal. Next, trigger. I'm choosing record action, then created. This fires once per deal, not on every edit. Now I click add action, email notification. I already have a template called new deal owner alert, so I select it. From address I'm setting to deal owner. Then I click save rule. If you don't have a template, Zoho won't let you save the rule until you create one. Now I click reports in the left sidebar, then create report. The report builder opens. I'm selecting leads as the module. I'm dragging lead source to the rows and count of leads to the columns. I run the report and the table shows trade show has one lead. That's the reason I set the source earlier. Without it, this column would be blank. Back in setup, I open general settings, then company details. Default currency is US dollar and time zone is Pacific. I'm changing time zone to Eastern because my sales team works New York hours. This setting controls every automation and report timestamp. Now the actual review question. I'm opening the Zoho CRM pricing page in a new tab. Standard is $14 per user per month billed annually. Professional is $23, Enterprise is $40, and Ultimate is $52. This account is on Professional. The free plan gets you 3 users, but automation and custom dashboards are limited. I'm clicking back into CRM to the dashboard. For a small team that will actually use deals and workflow rules, Professional is the one I'd buy. I would not pay for Enterprise just for the AI. 3 quick things you'd hit next. First, bulk import. I'm opening setup, then data administration, then import data. Choose leads, download the CSV template, and map only the fields you use. Skip the template's 40 optional columns, they just create bad data. Second, mobile. I'm opening the mobile settings page. Zoho's app is fine for logging calls and creating records, but do not build fields or workflows from a phone. Third, if a workflow sends bad emails, go back to automations, click the rule and pause it. That turns it off without deleting the rule. If this moved you closer to a decision, give it a like, subscribe, and leave a comment saying this was helpful. Comments are what push this to other people asking the same Zoho question.